Good afternoon, Cardinals, and welcome to the first news broadcast of the semester. I'm Robert Armendariz.
And I'm Valerie Lopez. Well, kicking off this spring semester, UIW Campus Activities Board hosted the first 80s roller skating event in Merriam Ballroom. Aaron Mossmeyer has more on this blast from the past event.
UIW students took a trip to the past as the Back to the 80s event blasted off with appropriately themed music, skates, and clothing.
Okay, this is Cats, Back to the 80s event. We have a roller skating rink, we have food inside, we have a photo booth. We thought it'd be a cool way to start off the year with something different. The turnout right now, actually inside, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really good turnout right now.
All students were invited to attend the event, don skates, eat from the snack bar, and overall, have fun.
I can't skate because I'm a size 14 and they don't have my shoes. I'm pretending I'm skating and it's really fun. I love it! Woo woo!
The favorable turnout was most definitely due in part to the organizers' ad campaign.
I actually saw it on Twitter. They have a kind of like a page, Tab UIW, and somebody retweeted it, saw my timeline, and I was like, I gotta get into this.
Students familiar with the pastime of skating did not shy away from this journey through time.
I brought inline skates around campus. I used to rollerblade around campus. I'm having a lot of fun.
This event involved much work from student organizers.
This took us about, I'd say, 2 months of planning. We'd had meetings every Monday during school. We met over the Christmas break, and then this week we had meetings every single day.
Be sure to visit the UIW CAB page on Facebook or Twitter. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Aaron Mossmeyer.
Thank you, Aaron. It looks like a good time was had by all. Along with all the fun we have at UIW, we also have events to help students get down to business. Career Services hosted their resume workshop, helping students prepare for life after college. The Janaba Aswad went to see how you could get an edge in today's job market.
Here at the University of the Incarnate Word, there are many services here to help our students reach their goals. Today, we are here at the Maybe Library, where the Career Services will help students with resumes.
We had the Resume and CV Essentials workshop, and our main goal was to kind of inform students about the different services that we offer here on campus to all of our students and alums. We also wanted to raise awareness of career services in general, and like I said, the services that we offer. And then also share some best practices that we get from recruiters that come on campus and that we kind of work with here in the office of what should you be putting on your resume and what looks good to recruiters out there.
Well, we're both juniors, so we're getting ready to kind of go into the workforce and stuff. So we have to prepare our resumes and get out and networking and with jobs and stuff. So we had a professor talking about what people who have talked to him who are employers and stuff. And so you actually get to see what people are looking for.
This semester we have one about every couple of weeks. Our next one is going to be on February 4th. It is our preparing for a job fair. So our full-time job fair will be February 26th at the Sky Room. So definitely show up if you can.
For more career service events and information, please be sure to visit them in the AD building for one-on-one training. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Dajanaba Aswad.
Thank you, Dajanaba. We look forward to the next resume workshop on February 26th in the Sky Room. Now for some exciting news for the Whitty Museum. They recently announced a major renovation for the facility. Leonard Herbick was at the groundbreaking event where many city government officials were also in attendance.
We're at the Whitty Museum where they're hosting a construction groundbreaking, introducing a $60 million renovation so transformational, they're calling it the New Whitty.
So the City of San Antonio owns the Whitty Museum, and it seems only appropriate that the City Council would approve funding for the expansion of the museum. It's a wonderful treasure, and we have more than 150,000 children that come here annually, and we have a 3-to-1 match. That is $3 of private investment for every $1 of city investment in the museum. So this is a $16 million commitment over several years to help with the construction, renovation, and expansion of this unique treasure in San Antonio.
This is the beginning of a great transformation for the Whitty Museum. We've been working many years to get to this place, so here we are. The entire project is $100 million, and we're at $73 million. Obviously, we still have a ways to go, but so many people have been so generous. So the Mays Family Center will be about a year and the summer of 2016 is when we're opening Maya Hidden Worlds Revealed in the Mays Family Center. And then this main building, which is a very complicated project, as you can imagine, this one will be in 2017 is when we're going to be opening that. The vision of the new Whitty is to be a top-tier natural history and science museum. We're already very good, but we really need these modern and spectacular facilities to be the best there is in the nation.
The new Whitty, what we call it, the renovations and the expansion, we're going to expanding the campus by 65,000 square feet. We're adding new exhibit halls, including the hall that I'm in charge of, which is the new dinosaur hall. So for the first time in the 88-year history of this museum, we're going to have a permanent dinosaur gallery. It's going to be 2 years, from today. We hopefully open up in early 2017, and it's going to be absolutely spectacular and wonderful.
It's such an exciting time for the Whitty Museum and for San Antonio as a whole. This is Leonard Herbeck reporting for UIWtv.
Thank you, Leonard. We're really looking forward to all the new and exciting things the museum has in store. Now stick around. Campus meteorologist Dajanaba Aswad will be back with the weather after these messages.
You'd do anything to take care of that spot on your lawn, so why not take care of that spot on your skin? Check your skin for suspicious or changing spots. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out what to look for.
The Office of Financial Assistance is here to help with SALT. SaltMoney.org is a program that provides you with tools and resources to build money skills for life. And it's free as a student or alumni of UIW. Just sign up at saltmoney.org. SALT's resources can help you compare student loan borrowing options, provide you with tips on building smart financial habits, find scholarships, internships, and jobs. And tools like the Fix app can help track your expenses, all to help you take control of your finances.
If you have any questions about the SALT program or financial aid in general, please stop by our office located behind the administration building. All walk-ins are welcome and no appointment is necessary. We'll be happy to answer any questions you may have and find the funding you need. We're here to help.
Cardinals. I'm your student meteorologist, Dajanaba Aswad. We had a lovely, cool morning to start off our day. We had some high clouds, but right now we're sitting at 63 degrees here on campus with a 40% humidity. That means it is clear and dry. In our viewing area, our temperatures are going to stay in the mid-60s. And out in Del Rio's at 60, down in Cotulla a nice 66, and Victoria at 64. We had this south wind coming from the Gulf, bringing us some moisture, and we can see that there's some convection going on down there. Looking into the future here in San Antonio, that moisture is going to continue to flow into our area, bringing us some saturated atmosphere, some instability, which will bring us some precip early Friday morning, which will continue into the weekend. We can also see that there's some saturation coming from the North Pacific. But as for our 7-day, today is going to be a lovely day. Enjoy it, because as soon as that moisture hits our area, we're going to see this cloud cover return here in San Antonio. The models are saying 50 and 80% for Friday and Saturday. However, I'm going to aim a little bit lower. Be sure to have your rain gear just in case for those pop-up showers. On Sunday, we'll see a cold front come into our area, cooling us off into the 50s. So have your sweater Monday, and you'll be ready for the week. Thank you, Cardinals, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Dajanaba. I'll make sure to pack an umbrella for this weekend. And now with sports news, Daniel Yanselson has all you want to know about Cardinal athletics.
Thank you, Valerie. UIW Athletics just added a brand new fencing program at the Brain Power Center, where they are preparing to train for local, regional, and international competitions. Chris Reyes has more on this story.
We are here at the Brain Power Center, which hosts the UIW fencing program. Let's check it out.
People here are fencing with the épée, which is the traditional dismounted dueling sword. In Olympic-style fencing, there's 3 weapons: épée, foil, and saber. And they have different rules. This one here, the whole body's the target, and you hit them first. It's like a game of tag. You hit them first, you win. If you don't hit each other, if you hit each other within a 20th of a second, both lights come on and you're both hit. They're scored as being hit. Otherwise, the machine will block the other person's ability to score a hit. Fencing is a sport that you can do, obviously, for a very long time. I started when I was in college. I made 2 Olympic teams as a result of my experiences in college in the United States Army here at Fort Sam Houston, where I trained in modern pentathlon.
Today I suited in the traditional fencing jacket and got taught the proper technique with the épée sword. Coach Moreau even taught me how to strike an opponent.
It has definitely grown. Obviously it has gotten here to Texas at the collegiate level, and it's never been done in the state of Texas, and also in probably about 50 years in the NCAA world in the United States. They have started a new fencing varsity team. To prepare for that, I try to train. I'm on the swim team here, and I will be fencing here quite often. And so I do that as well as do schoolwork, but I run on my own, of course, and I shoot, and I ride out in Bernie. So I ride about twice a week. I swim about 5 times a week. I try to fence at least twice a week, and run, you should do it every day.
This is Chris Reyes reporting at UIWtv.
It's good to see good épée form in action. If you're interested in fencing, visit UIWcardinals.com for more information. On to football news. The Cardinals football team recently added 12 new recruits on signing day. We were able to talk to coaches and players about the future of the program.
Hello and welcome to this year's signing day here at UIW. Let's go check out what recruits UIW is bringing in and see what the coaches and players have to say.
I'm really excited about the competition. Like Coach Kenneth said in his press conference, we redshirted 18 guys that we really feel the majority of those guys ought to come in and either be starters or play play immediately and be significant contributors. So when you add guys like that to the mix, and you get to go through spring practice with them, you get to see how they operate and how they function in our environment, and then you also get to see how they compete, and then you get to see how those other guys who've been here, how they get pushed by competition. And as a football program, you're always trying to get better and bring better in, because that makes everybody else better. So
last year we had a couple of unfortunate injuries that set us back a little bit, but we're right on track. We feel like we're going to be able to compete in the Southland Conference next year. This is the first year we'll have a full complement of scholarships that the other teams have had. They're a couple years ahead of us, some of them light years ahead of us as far as how long they've been doing it, but we'll be able to compete on a much better footing next year, and we're excited about that.
It's going to be good to get going against different D linemen, because just going against the same guys, you know what they're going to bring to the field, but going against new guys is going to be just more exciting, just because you get new techniques on how to block them, and then coming with the offensive linemen, it's going to be good to get them in the full swing of things and just getting them used to what we have to do during practice with footsteps and just the play calling and all the different formations we have.
There's always competition. We tell everybody when we go to start spring practice is there's no first team, second team. You all got to earn your spots, and we say the same thing to them in the fall. And so we'll open it up, and everybody will get a shot to be the guy at their position. You know, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure we have a quarterback that can back up Trent if he gets nicked up and misses a couple games. But we feel like we have that going, so we're in good shape. All of you come out and see us play. You're going to like what you see.
Thank you for tuning in with us here on UIWtv for the signing day. We hope to see you out in the spring ball and, of course, when the season starts up in the fall. This is Chris Reyes reporting for UIWtv.
Thank you, Chris. In basketball news, the women's basketball team is in action today. They will face Houston Baptist on the road and try to end their 8-game losing streak. The men's team is coming off a tough loss to Stephen F. Austin Monday night in a game that saw senior Denzel Livingston set a few school records while scoring 30 points. He moved into third place on the school's all-time scoring list, breaking the 1,600-point mark. He also broke the school records for most free throws made in the season and in a career. His 23.2 points per game ranks second in the entire nation. Both the men and women's teams will host Texas A&M Corpus Christi Saturday at 2 and 4 p.m. here at the McDermott Center on campus. Well, springtime is just around the corner, and spring means baseball. UIW baseball teams started this season last weekend. They are currently 2-2 with wins against Northeastern University and Prairie View A&M. Junior shortstop Matt Morris hit 2 home runs on opening weekend, and the Cardinals have already hit as many home runs as they hit all of last year. They are participating in the Irish Alamo Invitational at Wolves Stadium this weekend, where they'll face some tough opponents in Notre Dame, Northwestern, and Villanova. Moving on to tennis, the men's team is 3-5 in the season after dropping their fixture against Southern Mississippi Monday, but they'll look to bounce back tomorrow as they host Midwestern State starting at 3 p.m. The women's team lost their 2 matches to Texas State and South Alabama in San Marcos Monday, but they'll look to get back on the winning track when they host Midwestern State Saturday at 3 p.m. Well, that's it for a rundown of UIW athletics, but don't forget to check all the sports results and schedules on UIWcardinals.com.
Well, thank you, Daniel. And that's all we have for today's broadcast. And just a reminder that this weekend is a student media gala up in the Sky Room with music, food, drinks, and even a silent auction.
Looks like it's going to be a fun night. Thank you for joining us, Cardinals, and don't forget to tune in February 24th for UIWTV's entertainment broadcast, The Chirp.
And make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and watch us on UIWtv.org. I'm Robert Armendariz.
And I'm Valerie Lopez. Have a great day, Cardinals.